Hello everyone, it's 7 a.m. and I play Cabernet. Well, I have to play when I have time to play. So here we are. My voice might be a bit groggy than usual, but that's fine. I hope that's fine. What are we doing today? I still have 2 days till Kupala night. I need to check on Anastasia. Oh, that one is fun. I want to do that. I will do that one first. Then I need to find the cat again. Talk with Kirill about Evgenia's journal, and that has to be done today. Okay, so there is 2 main points that I want to do. The first one is where was it? This one? I will do that one first. Then I will do this one. And then we shall see. The piano lesson. Lesson is kind of sad today, but I have only 3 action points, so I don't know what I'm going to do. So I will start with Arban. Let me wear a beautiful outfit, stolen from Anastasia, and let's go. Everything else can wait. My blood level is fine. I'm really worried about Faina, but I'm not going to check up on her today. It probably will make sense if I fly. I also might find the cat, so that's always a good idea. Arman is not here. Do I need to meet her? I probably need to meet her first in her salon. There's a new patch, and in the patch notes, there was a very interesting note. To make it easier to find the bowl of porridge in the bookshop. There is somewhere a bowl of porridge in the bookshop, and it seems important. So I wanted to go and check up on that as well.
Hello, Lisa.
No! I need to be human? Well, humane? Oh,
See you.
then that won't happen soon. I was so excited about this one. Like, I might eventually get to 50 points. I'm not too far off, but it will not happen today. Well, that's unfortunate. And then I definitely need to do this by today, so let's go and speak with Kirill. The house full of people.
Ah, my favorite customer. What can I do for you?
Evgenia's journal.
Let's not beat around the bush. You took advantage of Evgeny and stole his journal. I want it back.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. The journal is in a safe place, and a week from now it will be in the even safer hands of a wealthy art collector.
You already managed to make a deal with somebody?
Where there is a product, there is always a customer. You just need to know where to look. I consider finding both of them my special talent.
You really are shameless, aren't you?
Lisa, I am simply a businessman. And as a good businessman, I always take a meeting. Would you care to make me a counteroffer? Or perhaps even leave it to a game of chance?
I know there's no point in playing with you. You'll cheat anyway.
I am offended, Lisa. Hurt, even. But I simply can't stay mad at you for long. Oh, if you won't play for it, what do you suggest instead? Would you care to make me a counteroffer? Or perhaps...
Fine, I'll bite. How much will it cost to buy the book from you?
I did get quite a good price for it already. And it could hurt my reputation as a salesman, you know. But I like you, Lisa, I really do. And just for you, I can resell it for 500 coins.
Please, game, tell me that we are gonna steal that journal and maybe somehow punish him.
500? Are you completely insane?
Oh, is that too much for you? You must not be much of a reader, dear. Art isn't cheap, and personal notes from a recent poetic sensation are worth a lot of money to the right customer.
Oh, I need to make my history 18.
I don't think we'll manage to find a common language here.
Suit yourself. But remember, the offer stands for another week. After that, it's out of my hands, both literally and metaphorically.
He's clearly cheating somehow. I bet someone here is familiar with Kareel's schemes. Maybe if I can convince a barkeep to share a secret or two.
Oh. Let's see.
What would you like?
A drink for you and me, okay?
Care to join me in a vodka shot? My treat.
Thanks. I'd like that. It's been a day.
To your health.
Cheers.
I can fake a shot. Hey!
Hey, what are you doing?
I didn't know that I had to press something. That went on so far, I didn't even see my keyboard in front of me. Didn't even, realize that there had to be a keyboard.
Sorry, just a bit clumsy. Perhaps I had a few too many already.
So are we going to do that again?
Care to join me in a vodka shot? My
Thanks. I'd like that. It's been a day.
To your health.
Cheers.
What's your name?
I'm Iskra. What's yours?
Lisa. Nice to meet you.
Same. Thanks for the drink again. Doesn't happen often.
So,
I need to work on my relationship with her.
hard day?
Same day every day, really. The pay is shit. Customers are pigs. No offense.
None taken.
I'm so exhausted after working all night that I drop dead as soon as I reach my bed. And then it's time to go back here again. I'm starting to forget what daylight looks like.
Trust me, I know exactly what you mean.
I thought you'd understand.
So,
Not there yet. Let's try another shot, maybe.
how about another shot?
Hey, why the hell not?
And this time I will take the shot.
Cheers.
So,
Yes! Oh, thank you.
people gamble here, don't they? I'm a fan of cards myself. Maybe I should play around.
Suit yourself. If I were you, I'd avoid playing with Kirill.
Why's that?
Let's just say he ends up winning more often than others.
Is that so? How does he manage that?
I really can't say more, and what you already heard, you didn't hear from me, alright?
Of course. Mum's the word. She definitely knows the way Kareel's cheating. Maybe it's time to have a little chat somewhere more private. So,
Oh, let's try that. I'm kind of cautious.
you know, as much as I like this place, the choice of drinks could use some refinement.
No arguments here.
I'm actually somewhat of a mixologist myself. I bet if I had a look at what you have stored, I could make a nice cocktail for us both.
Sounds intriguing. Ah, what the hell? Let's do it. Follow me to the back room. We keep all the fresh produce there. Just don't let Kirill see you.
No problem.
Ooh,
Well,
cozy.
here it all is. Clean glasses, hard liquors, mixers, fruit. Can't wait to see what you're going to make.
I like it here. Oh, right, I need to enchant her. I thought we would be just talking. I could use a bite, but I'm not going to do that. We just need to hypnotize her. There is something that I can steal. Oh, this painting piece. Anything else? There's a safe. Ah!
Here's what I'd like you to tell me, Iskra.
How does Kirill cheat?
You will tell me exactly how Kareel cheats.
He uses a marked deck and always knows the next card by the tiny dot on the sleeve. He only deals winning cards to himself and only lets the player win when he needs to prove he is playing fairly.
Oh, that crafty bastard. Thank you, Iskra. This will come in handy. I should go back and tell Evgeny before Kirill sells the journal.
So we are not going to actually play with him, like prove that he's cheating or out-cheat him. We're just going to tell Evgeny about that. Oh, what about you? How are you doing?
Good evening.
How can I be of service?
Oh, it is much cheaper. Urban sells this one at 5. How many do I have? I have 2. I should buy one more. Ah, but the blood level. It's only 10. Haha, and this one, nah, you're a cheat.
Enjoy.
You're a cheat as well. Everyone is cheating here. Alright, let's go and see Evgeny next. Oh, the bookstore. Bowl of porridge. Here it is. Now I can see it. But I cannot interact with it. I mean, that definitely helped me to see the bowl of porridge, but I cannot interact with it. Anyway, let's have a talk.
Hello, mademoiselle.
I have a gift for you. Oh, the tour as well.
There's something I wanted to give you.
So very kind of you. How lucky I am to be thought of by you. Thank you, mademoiselle.
You are so welcome. May I see what you have in stock?
Certainly.
Something to improve. I don't even know actually. And reading takes time, and we don't have much time, so I guess unless it's really necessary, I won't be buying any books. By the way, I need a lot of points before I can move on to the next rank. So I also want to see Anastasia in her garden if I'm here. I hope that won't waste my action point. Hello, I'm back. And I have some news.
Ah, Lisa, my muse.
You don't look good at all. Can we maybe... Oh, that's a great idea. We do have good relationship with him.
Look, Kirill is cheating. I know that for certain now.
I knew it. My hand was a sure thing. That's why I thought it was safe to bet the book. No way he could have beaten me fairly.
Not the lesson you should learn from this, really. But that's not the point right now. I know how he's doing it, and I think we can outsmart him. His deck is marked. I'll teach you how to read the card backs, so you know what's next.
That's great, but if we play 21 and he doesn't deal me the winning cards, it won't be enough to know what's next.
I know what kind of cards he uses. I'll just buy a fresh deck with identical backs and mark them the same way. If you give me the signal for which card you need, I should be able to swap it with one of yours and switch them back later.
That's... damn. That's genius. But how are you going to do it without Kirill noticing?
Let me worry about that.
All right. If you're certain we can pull that off, that's good enough for me. I'm in. Let's do it. I can't tell you how grateful I am. How can I ever repay you?
I do need to raise my humanity, so maybe that is the right way to do it.
Just don't do stupid things like that again. Besides, you still owe me a poem, remember?
Of course. I promise it will be worth it.
It better be.
Look, I didn't want to raise my humanity, but I really want to complete the quest with Arban. Well, just have to wait and see. But That's what I wanted to do with him. I wanted to enchant him.
Night will await you and me, await you and me.
I actually might have a drink, but that's not why I did this.
What should I impress on him?
Oh, none of this. I wanted him to stop drinking. Well, I will just have a drink then. Just a tiny little bit. I really hope he doesn't mind. What's that?
A lot of thrown away scribbles.
Oh, I couldn't do that before.
Seems like he's been working on the same poem for a while, called The Curse. Most of these have barely anything written on them. Seems like he hated every idea he had from the very beginning.
Wasn't there something else, or was it all? Can I influence him now? No, actually cannot. Well, alright then. I will leave you to it. Maybe I will have another chance. So far, I haven't spent even one action point.
This garden's fragrance is heavenly. I'm so glad that turning into a vampire didn't affect my sense of smell.
And now we are going to spend one action point, it seems. Can we move further? No, that's the end.
Anastasia?
Evening, Lisa. Isn't it a beautiful night?
Stunning. So peaceful, too. You must spend a lot of time out here. I know I would.
Lately, I feel as if life is slipping through my fingers like sand, faster and faster every day. And there is no one to blame but myself. When I'm here, time itself seems to stop. So, yes, I come here rather often.
Anastasia, are you all right? I mean, really?
Let's try that.
I've been meaning to ask. Back when you were fighting the kitchen fire, was that a swear word I heard from you?
Being married to a man like Evgeny will do that to you.
You're not so prim and proper after all.
I suppose I'm not, really. About that moment, Lisa, may I confess something to you?
Of course.
I told you a lie earlier, and it's been bothering me ever since. Before the fire started, I never actually left the kitchen. Not physically, at least.
Oh, well, that's not nearly as scandalous of a lie as I expected.
I suppose not. But it still didn't feel right to lie to my friend.
A friend? But what happened then, if you don't mind me asking?
It's rather embarrassing. Do you promise not to laugh?
I make no such promise.
I will absolutely not make such a promise.
I will absolutely laugh.
Fine. Well, I was sitting by the window and listening to a bird song outside. It was so beautiful that I started to compose a piece in my head. And before I knew it, I had a whole bird orchestra playing a concert.
How adorable.
That's adorable.
Isn't it? So you can see why I let dinner burn. How could I tear myself away from that?
Do you often compose animal music in your head?
Animals? No. But music? Yes, quite often. It was my dream to be a composer, to write and play music all across the country, and maybe even beyond.
So, what happened?
My family. My womanhood. And Evgeny.
I see. Do you not still dream of living that life?
Of course I do. I just described a bird orchestra to you. But it's not meant to be. And I've come to terms with it.
Anastasia, listen.
Yes?
Why is she...
Lord knows you're going through a rough time, but this too shall pass. You are too talented to abandon your dream just like that. I want you to promise me that you will pursue it. You owe it to the world, to me, and most importantly, to yourself.
Oh wait, I just realized that I showed up to her house wearing her dress.
All right, I promise. But I'm only doing it because you begged.
I'll take it. And whenever you feel like you do tonight, I'll be there to comfort you.
Thank you, Lisa. That means the world. You've been such a comfort to me tonight. I wish the night didn't have to end, but it's getting late. I'm afraid I have to go to bed. Tomorrow will be a difficult day.
No, I don't want to romance her. She's a married woman. Whatever the relationship is, I don't want to do that.
Of course. Rest well. I'll see you soon.
Please do.
Instead, I will go and have a tour with Roman. And maybe I should find the cat first. But the cat could be on the island. So I will have to spend my action point. I don't know. I will search for him. I don't see any cats here, right? No cats. But also the cat might be visiting Faina. You know what? Let's spend that one action point and go see Alisa. And also Rusalka, and maybe the cat is here somewhere. Can I fly here? I should be able to. Any painting pieces? Doesn't seem so. Oh, Rusalka's not here. Well, that was maybe that was a waste of my time. Maybe not. That depends on Alisa. Look at her being a
Hey
proper
there.
hostess.
What's new?
It's about the Hussar.
About how he won't give me a moment's peace? Trust me, I know.
He knows you're up to something, or rather, the Countess does.
Ugh. Can't he just look the other way? Seriously, would it kill him to look the other way?
I'm not sure he can he? I mean, I don't know a lot about your family's magical contracts, but I assume refusing an order is bad news.
I wouldn't know anything about that nonsense. I make it a habit to distance myself as far as possible from the dealings of my family.
Your father contracted the Hussar to a life, an eternity of serving your family. How can you possibly not care?
It's not that I am completely heartless about my parents' dealings, the few that are even shared with me. But I learned a long time ago that I have to look out for myself too.
Well, perhaps this is a perfect opportunity to do both. Releasing the Hussar puts an end to his snooping, keeping your establishment safe from the Countess.
Well, when you put it that way, it certainly makes it all a bit more interesting. Let me think. You said serve my family, right? Maybe I can make a counter order.
Does it work like that?
Depends on how it was worded. Really, it'd be better just to break it, but contract magic is an art in and of itself. And Father was a maestro.
But there is a chance it could be broken.
You'd have to figure out the original wording first. If you do, and if you figure out a loophole, let me know.
I will. Thanks, Elisa.
Don't thank me yet. Really, it's not going to be easy. You'll have to excuse me. Arben makes this look so simple.
I'd better report back to the Hussar.
And what are we going to talk with him about? What is the plan? Oh wait, I need to go and buy cards. Relay the information about Elisa to Hussar. I guess that's what we have to do. But I haven't found a cat, right? I really think that he might be visiting fine again. Well, he's not on the chair. And I don't see him anywhere else. Let's speak with you if I'm here anyway.
Hello, little dove.
Great talk.
Have a restful night, sweetheart.
Great conversation. So he's hiding better this time. And where? Right, I need to go and see Hussar. Maybe... I really need to do this piano lesson, so maybe let's do that now. Maybe I don't really need to, but I think that's the right way to do. The right thing to do. But she's not here. Let's go and buy the deck of cards, and also, I suppose, I don't know. If I have to spend an action point with Hussar, then that will be it. If I don't have to spend the action point with Hussar, then I will go and have a tour with Roman.
What can I do for you?
A card deck identical to the one Kirill uses for his games. Perfect. Should I buy another dried fish for the cat?
Another happy customer.
Thank you and bye. Cat isn't hiding here, right? No.
Lisa, pleasure as always.
So, I managed to speak with Elisa.
How'd it go?
I prefer to tell the truth, to be honest. Somehow.
She started an underground bar for... I believe it's called hookah?
Huh. Didn't see that coming. I don't blame her for trying to strike out on her own, really.
Are you going to keep stalking her?
Don't have much choice.
Actually, I was talking to Elisa about that.
About what?
Your contract with the Count. If we can figure out how to break it, she might be able to help, since she's part of the Count's family.
She said that?
She clearly has little love for these kinds of dealings, and there is some benefit to her if you're no longer on her tail.
That's Elisa, through and through. It's a nice thought, but...
Don't you think it's worth trying?
Yeah. Not getting my hopes up, though. It's not like it was a complicated contract. I was dying, didn't have much time to negotiate. But in it, he said had to be... what was it? Something about lions.
Something about lions. Lions? Leonid? I thought maybe about dandelions. I'm wearing the wrong dress. If I wore a different dress, I would have gotten 15 literature.
No idea.
Guess it's not important. Point is, there was a condition. Serve my family's house, and in return, we will not meddle in true matters of your heart.
That's oddly specific.
Yes, well, there were reasons.
Which were?
Unimportant.
No.
You don't know that.
I would prefer not to talk about it.
I gathered that, but I still need to know.
Matters of the heart were what got me killed. Well, almost killed. My lover was not so fortunate. He was gone before the Count got there.
He?
Yes, he.
Oh, so you,
Yes.
Ah.
Happy now?
Actually not. Feel sad.
Well, it might be useful to know.
Perhaps. It never really came up again. Not really the sort of thing you can force, either. If you think of anything, feel free to let me know. You know how to find me. I gotta figure out what I'm going to tell the Countess.
Matters of the heart. Oh, how infuriatingly vague.
Help Hussar find a way out of the contract. But the good news that I didn't spend my action point just one more time. I could go on the first town tour. I could come and visit Trofim, or I could and do some work. And I think that I want to have a tour.
I was so hoping you'd stop by.
Oh, one moment.
Thank you, Roman.
I'll be right here if you need.
I want to try that bowl of porridge again. I feel like cat might be hiding there somewhere. It's so infuriating that it's not selectable.
The faux birds in the cages are so light.
I'm trying to find the right angle and I don't think it's working. What if I switch to my controller? One moment. It might help. Sometimes things like that unexpectedly help. No, nothing. Alright. Well, let's spend that action point on Roman and his story.
Hello, mademoiselle. Ready to begin our tour?
Yes!
I am beholden to your knowledge.
Let us go then. It's my desire to show you some of the more overlooked areas of town. The places that inspire the people and the tales that bring colour into their lives.
So, no droning lists of facts and figureheads, I presume?
No, indeed. Rather, think of this as a tour of our town's unique character. I wish to be an encyclopedia of the folklore and traditions of our land, from the smallest farm to the most sprawling estate. If I can help others in understanding and sharing these tales, maybe I can connect this disparate land, one village at a time.
Sounds like the makings of a great expedition.
Perhaps, but for now, let us begin our journey in the town square. The town square is a forum for the exchange of ideas and stories. I'll often gather here to regale the local children with tales of Cochet the Deathless.
I'm really wearing the wrong dress. Can I go home and change and then come back?
Inspiring the youth and sharing your passion. Not a bad way to spend your free days.
Their parents are just happy to keep them away from trouble for an hour. Perhaps it will do the same for you.
Do I have the air of a troublemaker about me?
There's definitely something behind that smile, and I hope to discover it.
Perhaps you will.
Shall we head to our next site? I must warn you, this one is not for the faint of heart.
I'm grateful for the warning, but rest assured, my heart will manage.
Welcome to the graveyard. Oh, drat. The gate is locked.
It was open?
There must be a way in.
I suppose I can tell my tale from here. No, not quite the atmosphere I envisioned. How did it go again?
Why don't you take a few minutes to remember, and I'll see if there's another way in.
Good idea. I'm a little rusty with this one.
Well, we found a way into the cemetery already, but if I can do it... Oh, I cannot walk further. I wanted to go and change my dress. Oh well. Can I turn into bed? Like, he's right there. Okay, that worked.
Perfect. I'll simply unlatch it from here.
It's open. How the devil did you manage that?
I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
A woman of mystery. Enchanting. Let us proceed. I think I have it together in my head now.
Is there a particular reason we came here?
Indeed there is, Miss Morozova. Listen close and I shall tell you why. Many moons ago, a wandering peasant took rest upon this grave as his weary horse fed nearby. To his fright, his sleep was broken by the lid of the very grave he slept upon, opening. Suddenly, an oupir, one who feeds upon the living, sprung forth.
I am really wearing a very, very round dress.
An oupir?
Upir.
An archaic name for a vampire, one who feeds upon the living. The peasant clutched the coffin lid in fright. The oupir turned and marched into the village, back then just a small gathering of houses. Soon after, the oupir returned to the graveyard looking well fed. "Where have you been?" asked the peasant. The oupir spoke. "I have been to the village and killed 2 youths as they played in the square. Now give me my coffin lid, the sun will soon rise."
How the rules haven't changed.
Having heard the tales, the peasant grasped the lid with all his might, knowing that when the sun rose, the oupir would be vanquished. The peasant bargained. "I will not return your lid, not until you restore life to the children." The oupir reluctantly agreed. "Take this piece of my shroud to the house of the young boys and burn it in a pot of coals. The smoke shall revive them."
The power to bring the dead to life. I suppose we do have it in a way, though this isn't the traditional definition of life.
The peasant returned the lid to the oupir and ran to the town, reviving the children through the beast's instructions.
The beast?
He informed the village of what had transpired, and the villagers rushed to the graveyard with a wooden stake. Together, they lifted the lid and drove the stake through the heart of the oupir.
Ouch. I'm sorry. Continue.
In an instant, he turned to dust. The village was saved, and the grave left as a reminder. While we sleep, evil can yet stir.
That was quite the tale.
Really? What did you think?
A captivating tale to terrify any youth who dares play out after dark.
It surely kept me away from the square at night.
Most importantly, I highly enjoyed the telling.
Thank you. It's getting rather late. I feel I've taken leave of my senses bringing you to a graveyard for our first...
First?
Our first tour. This is hardly a fitting place.
Our first date. We just had a date. In the graveyard.
Nonsense. I had a wonderful time with you. You make an excellent guide.
I promise next time we'll be somewhere with less cadavers.
Or maybe more.
Oh, that is, of course, if you'd like another tour.
Of course.
I would like that very much. Thank you, Roman.
At least he's not married, as far as we know.
You are very welcome. Until next time.
Alrighty, and now it's time for us to go back home and get some sleep. This part didn't go as planned. I really wanted to complete Arban's, not story, but like, I wanted to see whatever that there was to see. I wonder if the cat might be hiding here somewhere. Because we haven't seen him anywhere, but he has to be somewhere. He's not here, is he? I assume it's too late to come in here. Maybe not too late, but the cat is not here anyway. And the cat isn't here either. Alrighty, then I'm going back to bed, so to say. Wait, I actually don't have a dress for... No, I do have a dress for literature and writing, but it gives me only 3. I need to buy better dresses, maybe. But I can have only 3 more dresses, it seems, so... there won't be much of a choice. Anyway, I'm ending this part here. I hope I didn't fail anything. Stop by the hookah bar. Go on to the second tour. And that's about it. That is the problem, because I really wanted to be like the mean vampire. But I really want to complete the quest with Arban, so like sometimes plans, they just don't work out the way that you wanted them to work out. Anyway, I'm ending this part here. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Have a nice day, night, morning. Bye bye.